Welcome back to another indicator tutorial by Trading Made Easy. In this tutorial, we're gonna go about showing you our 1 hour trading indicator, which is basically 1 hour trading options that you can use on an exchange-based binary options, broker-based binary options, or even on a spot forex. And without further ado, let's jump into it. So as you can see, I'm using the trading view. Important thing I need to note it that we are not financially tied with TradingView.com. We're not affiliated of TradingView. We're just scripted all our indicators based on these charts. And currently, our indicators are comparable only with TradingView charts and not with like MetaTrader 4 or Thinkorswim. Okay, so basically, what you need to do in order to use this indicator is a 5-minute Forex chart. As you can see, I'm using here the EURUSD 5-minute on the left-hand side, and then I'm going to indicator, and I'm going to look for our 1 hour indicator, which is called TME at hourly binary volume. If you don't have access to it, it will shown as locked. And if you wish to get this indicator, the hourly indicator, as you can see, we have 3 indicators right now published. So if you want to get access to this indicator, please check the link down in the description box below. So I'm going to add this indicator, and as you can see, it will show me, it will add an oscillator type of indicator to my chart. I'm going to combine this with a Bollinger Band, a simple defaulted Bollinger Band indicator. Now, because this is just a video tutorial, I'm just going to go over and show you some back testing on this indicator, and because we won't have time to do live trading as we did with the 5-minute tutorial. So what I'm basically going to look for is opportunity both to buy and sell, and I'm going to go over the last couple of days. So basically what we're looking for in this indicator is for overbought and oversold levels, which means as far as Bollinger Bands go, oversold will be across below the lower band and overbought will be across above the higher band. Okay, not just across, but across with where the candle itself closes outside the boundaries of each band. At the same time that this happened, you want to look for the volume oscillator to cross above this blue line, the thin blue line here that you see. Basically, this blue line is some kind of, we scripted it to be some kind of a moving average, which basically gives us the expectation of each volume bar. Okay, each bar is 5-minute volume bar down here. I see these greenish and bluish bars. So when the volume closes above the moving average, it means that we currently have more volume than than the average. I believe it's like 20 bars, and it's higher than what we usually expect to see at this point of time. So we're right here, we're already right here, so let's see what our opportunity if we had one here. So let's see, we had a cross below here at 8:20 in the morning, so on January 24. So we had a cross below the Bollinger Band. At the same time, the volume bar crossed above the moving average line. This for me is a perfect buy signal. Okay, this is a buy signal. Now you can use it for Forex, you can use it for spot Forex, you can use it for exchange-based binaries, you can use it for broker-based binaries, and we'll go over and see how it did on each, potentially obviously on each platform. So let's see, the price is 1.13351. So we know that on average, exchange-based binaries will give us the 3-4 strike and it will give us the 3.5, and it will give us the 3.2, something like that. Okay, so these are the potential strikes if you do exchange-based binaries. Now, if you do spot, like a broker-based binaries, you're just going to enter on the close of this price. Okay, you can choose to go even with the lower end of this candle, like the lower week, so the lowest end of this signal candle, but it doesn't really matter. You can go as soon as it closes. So for this purpose, our average price, just going to remove all these lines. Our average price will be the 1.1334, and because this is within the hour and 2 hours expiration time, you can go with the timestamp of 8:20. That's the signal candle. You can go with 9 a.m. and you can go with 10 a.m. Let's see how we did. So 8:20, it went all the way back down here, 150, and then let's see this timestamp, that's 8:50, that's 8:55 going into 9 a.m. So this is the 9 a.m. expiration time, and we're looking about closing of 1.13354. So it's about 14 points above our entry point. It means that this is a winning trade. Let's put it here, going into 9 a.m. Okay, let's see what happened at 10. This is obviously closed up here, so we're going into 10 a.m. So we have 2 and 0, right? 2 ITMs, 0 OTMs that it's at expiration. If you do both binaries, broker-based binaries, this is 1 and 0. You can't 1 and 2. You can't take place a take profit order usually on a broker-based binary. So you have 2 ITMs and 0 OTMs on this setup. And if you do exchange-based, then here you probably got a take profit on this pick and a take profit on this pick as well. But you can also let it expire, which is totally fine, but it's always suggested to take profit before. Okay, so this is a nice buy signal, which how you can use our hourly indicator to initiate 2 items only on over only one setup. Now let's move on and see what happened next. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you see the market went down, and this is, for example, I won't, if you look at the 1220 line, it didn't really cross the Bollinger Band here. While the volume was slightly higher than expected, it didn't really cross below the line. Here, for example, at 2:10 p.m. yesterday, January 24, it clearly crossed below the Bollinger Band, and at the same time, the volume crossed above expectation, right? So this is it. This is another opportunity to get into a buy signal. Let's look at the price. The price is 1.1292. So as we know, our average probably will be this area here, 20, okay? So if you do, again, binaries, regular like broker based, you get into the trade when this candle closes. So you look for 3 p.m. expiration because this is within the hour. It ended up here. This is from 920 all the way to 987. So this is a win. Let's go with 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. even closed higher than that, closed all the way here. So we're talking about another 2-0 setup using a single buy setup, okay? And if you use it for exchange based, so again, probably take profit would have been up here for 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. it will be up here. And this is another great setup for buys. Let's see another one for sells, see if we have a possible setup going with the sell. So after this rally up here, which gave us another 2-0, we look for another opportunities. This is nothing really happened, came very, very quiet. And then let's see what happened here. This candle, 6:45 p.m. on January 24th, bursted outside the higher band, okay? At the same time, a volume indicator on our hourly indicator burst way higher than expectations. So we're looking on this candle, this burst, and we're looking on this higher volume bar, and we're looking at the timestamp. So the timestamp is 6:45 p.m. So we'll take this potentially to, we can do 8 and 9 p.m. So we won't take it to, let's say, 7 p.m. because this is only 15 minutes, but we want to give it some time. So let's look at the strike. The strike is 1.13118. So we will go with 1.13120. Let's change the color to red. This will be our average price. So let's see what happened. Let's look at the timestamp. We're going into 8. 8 is here. So it closed at 1.1310. So it's about 2 pips at expiration, which is perfect. This is another win. And we're solely talking about expiration right now. We don't even take into account the take profit, because take profit would have exit you here around $15 to $10 value. So this is great. Let's look at 9. Okay, going into 9 p.m. closed even lower than 8. So this is even perfect in that. Okay, so we're talking about 9. It's here. So 1 and 2 again on one signal. Okay. And here is an example of a trade that didn't work out. For example, okay, you had even here, you had this candle at 9:30, okay, 9:30 with the volume bar, even 9:35, let's say. Let's go with the higher one, for example, but both of them would have be eligible to entry. So you have 9:35, you're going into, you can go into 11, okay, so 11 was up here, so that one didn't work. 11 was up here, and 12 midnight was up here again. So you had 2 trades that didn't work out. But in the overall trades, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, you had 1, 2, 3, 4 winning trades, 2 losing trades, and we're going into back here to add another 2. So talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winning trades. So let's put it here. So winning trades, talking about 6, right? Winning trade 6, losing trades, talking about 2, okay? And overall, talking about 6 and 2, talking about 75% win rate, which is more than enough to be profitable on whatever platform you're using. This is exactly what it is. Our indicators will show you trading scenarios of minimum of 75% accuracy all the way up to 88% accuracy. So that's how comfortable you should be using our trading indicators. Now, if you want to get the hourly indicator, you can use the link in the description below. And we also offer like bundles of indicators. We have currently 3 in a very discounted price, also in the description below. So I hope you enjoyed this video and Have a great day.